Good, good evening and welcome to Wednesday night. I'm Leanne, Winston, Psychic Medium. I hope you're all doing really well. It has been a bit of a cool day here today and a bit of a crazy week as well. So just waiting for Facebook to jump in. It shouldn't take too much longer for that to happen. So I just want to touch on a couple of things tonight before we do the housekeeping. I want to say, look at what's going on around you at the moment. Look at what the universal energy is bringing up, because we have been going through a lot of things on that universal level that is affecting a lot of us in different ways. So I want to say, just allow this energy to pass, acknowledge it, acknowledge the good and the bad that comes up. And the more that you can do that, you're going to find by letting it go, you're not going to hold on to that side of stuff. So it is really important just to allow the universal energy to flow. Don't fight it, because you're going to find that it will wear you out as well. All right, so I can see that Facebook has now kicked in. My scroll is working. They have guaranteed me they have fixed the issue they were having with their scroll the last couple of weeks. So fingers crossed, we're going to be all good tonight. Just want to start on some housekeeping rules before I jump into questions. Now, please make your questions direct, not general questions, because I will skip over those that are more general questions. I'd rather you ask more to the point questions so I can actually get through more of you, because my feed does fill up with 200, 300, 400 comments easily a night, and I know a lot of people are disappointed when they do miss out. So I will try to only answer one question per person, but make sure your question is a direct question, as I said. Please also help me share the love by spreading the word that I am live. Invite your friends and family to join on, even hit the share button and share to your page as well. So they are the main things that I want to cover. And the other thing is also, before I get started, if you are watching from anywhere else barn mytimetv.live, you need to jump over. So if you're on Leanne Winston, Psychic Medium, Body, Mind and Spirit, the Live Hub, any of the groups that we've shared to and stuff like that, Tarot, Love and Light, please do jump over here into My Time TV Live so I can actually see your comments here in the background, because if you're commenting on one of those other pages, I'm not going to be able to see that as well. I also want to say a big welcome and hello to all those listening on the United World Radio that we go out to each week, as well as the 50 channels across Binge Network as well. So welcome to those joining in on the radio and the Binge Network. I am looking at getting a phone line hooked up so you can actually ring in from the radio station and join in on the show. So keep your ears out for that. That is something that hopefully won't be too far away as well, just to bring a little bit of a difference and give you guys the ability to do that as well. All right, so I'm going to just run through. Oh, yes, we're scrolling. That's wonderful. Excellent. So we've got some questions coming in already. I'm just going to do the hellos first. Hey, Lily, I hope you're doing well, honey. Hey, Daryl and Cherie. I would say Daryl being young lady. I'm well, thank you, and I hope you guys are keeping warm as well. Sending love to you both. Melina, hey, honey, I hope you're doing well. So beautiful. Elena's just saying evening. Actually, I think my scroll just jumped backwards, so I have double clicked on that one as well. And Natasha's here as well, saying, hi, Leanne, how are you? Hope you're well. I'm really well, thank you, honey. My feet are a little bit cold, but I should have grabbed my nanny rug before I started. That is all good. And Lily is letting me know that she has shared as well. Thank you, honey. I appreciate that. All right. So the rest look like there's a lot of questions in there with the highs as well. KB is showing me that they have shared as well. Thank you, honey. I really appreciate it. So I will get Diana. Hey, honey. I hope you're well and staying warm as well. And also, guys, don't forget to hashtag and let me know where you're watching from as well, because I know we are getting quite a following over in Canada and in the US as well at the moment. So welcome to those guys, and welcome to anybody new that is joining in as well. So please don't be afraid to jump in and take part in the show. Ask a question. There are no right or wrong questions to ask. It's whatever resonates with you at that very time. So I will jump in because the hour does get away from us quite quickly. Actually, guys, if you want a card, hashtag card as well. Tonight I might use the Lenormand pack just for something different. So I'm happy to do mediumship and psychic questions, or if you just rather card, put in the comment hashtag card. So now I'm not going to give you both. You either want a reading, as in a psychic medium reading, or you want the card. So certainly let me know if you like a card, and I'm happy to pull one of those out for you. I will just get the deck out of the box. I love these cards. They are absolutely beautiful. I've got a couple of favourite pairs or sets that I'm not huge on cards, but it's just something every now and then I feel the need to do. All right, so first up we have Kat saying, hi Leanne, I have been at an arm's length with this amazing man. Do we have a future together, or am I wasting my time? Honey, I do feel that you have a future together, but at the same time I feel like you need to be patient as well. So I do feel that he's a little bit guarded around the past. So whether he has been through a lot of pain in relationships before, I just feel like he's protecting his heart a little bit. Give it some time. I don't feel like it's a waste of time. It's certainly worth the investment in that side of it. So I wish you all the very best with that. Look at communication as well. So let him know. Be patient. Let him know that it's okay in that sense for him to take a little bit of time to work through those emotions, because you want him to let go of that before he can commit himself and focus on you and your relationship. So it's just letting him know that it's okay. All right, so wishing you all the best, as I said. And next we have Leanne. They say when it rains, it pours. When will the rain stop for us as the sun shine through? Okay, I get, honey, you need to speak up. So I get the blocked throat chakra around you. So to me, I get the reference to it's about saying your piece, speaking up, stand up for yourself, stand in that power. Okay, we all have our own power, and I get the reference. Things will start to get better. I do feel like it's starting to shine in October. Sorry, so to me, it's the feeling that things will start to move in August. Look at the end of August into September, but it's just going to be a bit of a slow process. One foot in front of the other is the reference I get. Set your intentions, honey, to what you want and put that out to the universe as well. So that way you're not bringing in these mixed emotions and feelings and messages at the same time. I also feel in that storm that you're going through, so to speak, there's a lot of lessons around that. So what is the lessons in it? So take a step back, take a breath, and look at the bigger picture, because I do feel there is that learning curve in that side of it. All right, so hold in there, honey, it will get better. Okay, all right. And I guess that goes for everybody. Sometimes it's good for all of us at some stage to take a step back, take that breath, ground ourselves, and see the clearer picture, the bigger picture, because sometimes there can be a lot more going on behind the scenes or in that greater picture than what actually meets the eye at that surface level. So, this year has just been one of those years. I feel it's been a positive year. It is certainly having people be seen for what they are. It's bringing up a lot of old stuff. It's moving a lot of old like energies and stuff like that on a positive level. It might not feel positive as you're experiencing it, but my feeling is when you get back to the end of the year and you do that reflection on the year and look at that journey and the distance that you've traveled in that, you're going to find that there's been so much growth and change. And I think it's really important to take time to acknowledge that at times as well. All right, so just keep that in mind. If that resonates with you, sit with it, okay? Might not resonate with everybody, but I think there's those of us, sorry, honey, Samara, I will get to your question in a second, but there are those of us that are ready to move forward that need to let go of the baggage. And when we let go of what I call that baggage, you will find that you will move forward quite quickly. And then there are going to be others of us that are stuck in that drama, in that holding pattern, that negative energy that we create in our lives. So if you're ready to move forward and want to move forward, do the letting go, do the reflection. And I always say, do the reflection, acknowledge, give gratitude, and let it go. All right. So look at what serves a purpose. If it doesn't serve a purpose in your life, let it go. Okay. So Samara says, hi, shared the love. Thank you, honey. When do you think I will have another baby? If will, and what gender will it be? Thanks. Have a good night. Okay, honey. Now, I do feel that I have another child around you, and I want to put a little boy energy. I actually feel like I've got 2 children, one of each for you. So I want to say pregnancy late this year. Okay, late this year into very early next year. So whether falling pregnant at the end of this year and finding out early next year, I just feel like I'm wavering between the 2, this year and next. So I wish you all the very best with that. But I want to say, think about 2. I'm being drawn to 2. Okay. So you will have to let me know when that exciting news comes through, honey. I love baby news. Excellent. All right, so next we have Charlotte. Hi, Leanne. I've shared so my friends can be involved. Thank you, honey. I appreciate your help and your support. I was just wondering what my love life is going to be like and just anything from the future. All right. Honey, I want to say do the work on you first. So to me, I get the feeling it's about letting go of the past, do the work on you, discover who you really are, because I do feel that there's times that you feel lost. So whether it's the feeling that you're trying to fit in and adjust to everybody else rather than having them accept you for who you are. I get the reference to when you do that, the romantic side is going to flow, but I get the reference to it's also putting out that clear picture of what you want in a relationship. So to me, stand in your power, own who you are, know what it is and how you want to be treated, rather than just let people walk over top of you in that sense, okay? By going in, knowing what it is and being confident in that relationship. Now, I want to say don't be overconfident. Don't let the ego come in. Be your beautiful self, okay? Because I get you've got a lot to offer. You've got a big heart. You will find that relationship will just flow, because my feeling is the next person that you truly open up to will be the right person for you. All right. So I want to say don't do the hard work. It just needs to be easy. It needs to just go with the flow rather than you having to do all the work to keep that peace, so to speak, in the relationship. You deserve happiness, honey. And I get you just need to give yourself permission to be loved and to be happy at the same time. All right. I see travel in your future as well. So I want to say looking at that side of it. Okay, beautiful. So sending you lots of love, honey, and well wishes with that. Rashina, hi, hon. I hope you're doing well. Hi, Leanne. Shared the love. I want to know when I will get a job soon. Do you see any more children for me? I actually feel like I'm in 2 minds for children, honey. So whether you sort of struggled through pregnancy or you've had a little bit of difficulty, I do want to put another child in front of you, but I also get your mindset is in two places with that side of it. So whether you're sort of feeling at this stage, because I know you have had a baby not that long ago, I get the reference to it's sort of like, can I put myself through that again? Or do I want to put myself through that? And that is really a question that only you can answer in that side of it. All right. I actually want to put another little boy around you. So I do feel like I've got a child in waiting with that. Okay. I want to say next 6-7 months I'm focusing on work. So whether you go back to work for a little while and then fall pregnant, I just get the reference to work's coming before another pregnancy. All right. So wishing you all the very best with that. Have that clear picture of what it is that you want. So to me, it's the feeling you need to get that clear picture in your head, and only you can do that. All right. So I want to say, don't allow yourself to be influenced by others as well. All right. Lily says, hi, will I have a new man in my life or my ex coming back? I actually want to put a new man in your life, honey, and I feel like I've got a lot more excitement. So whether with your ex, you kind of found that things got a bit dull, a bit boring, a bit flat, so to speak, I get the reference to there's new excitement coming in your life. So I get, look at who's being put in front of you, because I do feel this person will find you. It's not necessarily about going out there to look. So go out, live life, have fun. And I say that to a lot of people. Just go out, live life and have fun, and allow that person to be put in front of you, because when we force a relationship, usually they aren't going to work in the way that there's too much work going into it. It may not be the right energy each time. So look at that side of it as well. And all right, but yeah, have fun. Okay, Natasha. Oh, yep. I've actually brought yours up already. I'm good, thank you, and I hope you are too. Okay, KB. Hi, Leanne. How are you? I'm good, thank you, honey. Been trying to catch up lately. I've been having a bad patch lately, just wondering if I have any positive messages. My partner has been sent away. Is it going to be all okay? Yes, I do feel that it's going to be okay. I just sort of feel like I'm on a little bit of a roller coaster for about the next 6 to 7 months, honey, with that. But I want to say there's going to be good points, and there's going to be some I feel like I'm dragging my butt sort of feeling with the lower points. So whether you just find things get a little bit much, I also get the reference to you need to acknowledge those highs and those lows rather than blocking it out. So whether you find that you're good at switching off and not dealing with things, my feeling is things are being brought to the forefront now. It's about you. The focus needs to be about you, not your partner. So I want to say, look at how you nurture you at the moment. You need to focus on you. And when you're doing that, my feeling is that everything else around you is going to be okay. All right. So just discover you. Be in that moment. Acknowledge what comes up rather than shutting it down. Okay, so wishing you all the very best with that. I know sometimes it's easier to shut off and not deal with things. I've been guilty of that in the past as well. But I do feel that it is about facing that stuff front on now. Okay, so Natasha just says, will I find true love anytime soon? Yes, honey, I get a yes with that. I actually feel like I want to look at somebody coming into your life late this year, early next year. Okay, and Nicole says, shared, will my son be okay? Love and light. Yes, I do feel that he will be okay, honey. And so I feel very dry with your son's energy. So whether he's got to sort of look after himself a little bit better at the moment, I just get the focus needs to be on him. He's very much a thinker. Okay, so I get very active mindset sort of thing with that, but it's about finding out how to move the energy. I also feel like I want to be looking at relationship around you as well at the moment. So looking at the change, I don't feel like it's negative. I feel like I've got positive there with that side of it. So I do feel that your son will be okay. Communication is a big part of it as well, honey. So it's important for him to be able to communicate. I want to say I'm going to send your son some healing, okay? So whether he's just feeling it on that physical side as well. All right. Antoinette, sorry, honey, get my tongue around that. Hi, hon, can you please tell me if my partner's op in 2 weeks is going to be okay? Successful? Is he going to be okay? Is he going to be in a lot of pain considering it's a big op? Now, I want to start with the pain, all right? I get the operation will be successful. I do feel there is going to be a lot of pain, but at the same time, I want to look at the anxiety that your partner holds on to. So to me, around this, and I do feel there is a little bit of fear when it comes to the pain afterwards. So whether there's memories of pain in the past, I just get the reference to it's really important for him to relax. So I want to say maybe even look at meditation, the breathing, rather than tensing the body up, because I get the reference to the more tense and the more anxious he's going to get, the more pain there's going to be, and it's going to make it hard for the medical profession to find a balance with that, okay? Because we can actually, in a sense, block out those painkillers from working. So if we are hyperventilating and getting very anxious about our pain, the body tenses up and it holds on to that memory. So I just get the reference to it's going to be successful. I do feel recovery is going to be a little bit slow, but at the same time, I get he's got to take it easy and not put the pressure on his body. And if he works on that first 2 days after surgery is more when I'm drawn to, in relaxing the body and letting everything just do its work rather than fighting it, it's going to be okay. So I do get the reference to, that is really important, to stay in that positive mindset and be open and relax his body rather than to tense up and let the fear take over. All right. So wishing him all the very best. But I get there's no looking back. So to me, after the op, that is my reference to things are going to work out okay. He's going to be much better when he heals. All right. So sending him lots of healing around that as well. Okay. I don't know if there's something he can do to prepare for the surgery. Maybe even just focus on breathing, on meditation in that sense, get the oxygen moving through his blood in that way. Okay. Breathing is an amazing thing. Christine, shared hun, can you see my relationship, or if my relationship is all right? Yes, I just feel that I need to be looking at communication around that, honey, okay? You're just going through a little bit of a bump at the moment, so I do feel this energy will move. I just kind of feel like you're both in two different places at once, in your headspace with that side of it. But yes, I do feel that it is just allowing this energy to move through, open up the communication, and the energy is just a little bit heightened at the moment, and that will settle down. I'm actually wondering, honey, if when it comes to communication around the relationship, if you find it hard to say what you mean, or if it's coming from your partner, because I just feel like I'm very much in my head. My head knows what it wants to say, but I'm not able to get the words out in that way. So that whether that's your energy or the energy of your partner, I actually feel very stiff and tight around the neck and the shoulders with your energy. So I do feel you're holding on to your tension around there as well. Okay. So it's important to let go of that. All right. So wishing you all the very best too, honey. Malena, hi Leanne, would love to know, please, that my sweet cousin Sharon is sorry, all of a sudden the words are going through behind my button. Sharon is okay in the next world. I miss her so much. I do feel very much at peace with her. She's got a beautiful smile, honey. So when I was reading your comment, I have her energy coming in. I don't know if pink was her color, but she keeps drawing me to the color pink. All right. I do feel that there was a lot going on with her, but she passed very quickly as well. So very much at peace. Did not carry the pain across to the other side. Okay. I actually feel like you've sensed her energy around you since her passing. So I do feel that she has tried to communicate with you in the past. I always say to people, trust what you feel, you think, you see, you hear, you know, because that is in the basic terms of how spirit is communicates with us. So I do get the feeling that she lets you know that she's around you at times. Okay. There's a lot of love and there's a lot of pride that comes through for you, and she knows how much that she is missed as well. All right. So I will leave you with her love. Okay, excellent. Next we have Gabby's just letting me know she's shared. D, shared. Hi, Leanne. If we move, where do you see us living, please? Around Cairns or down the coast to Brisbane, if possible, please? I actually want to be close to the water, but I want to stay in Cairns, honey. I'm actually drawn to Cairns for now, okay? I just feel like Cairns has a bit more for you to, offers a little bit more. So whether it's Brisbane way is too overpopulated or too crowded, too busy for you. I just feel like Cairns is the better option at the moment. All right. So trust where you're drawn to. But I do feel like it's about stepping back and enjoying life, slowing down a little bit. All right. Rather than that hectic energy. Okay. So sending you love too, honey. Barbara, hi gorgeous. Shared, hello lovely lady, thank you for your time. Oh, you're very welcome. And free readings you give to us. We truly appreciate it. You are amazing. Oh, thank you gorgeous. Thank you for joining in. I love your message. It's lovely to get that gratitude back at times. All right, so sending you a big hug, honey. Can I actually pull you a card, huh? I was just drawn to the cards. I feel like you've got a little bit going on around you. I know you haven't asked for a reading, but I get the feeling you give so much to others as well. So I just want to give something back to you. Okay, I get new changes. Now, I know this card's got the tomb and stuff on it, but I also feel that two things I'm drawn to is the number 8 on this side. It helps if I get my finger on the right side of the card, is money. Okay, so I get looking at finances, I get looking at the money coming in. Now, with the bottom part of this card, I'm actually drawn to new beginnings. So I do feel like something's coming to an end, but it's also bringing a lot of change and new beginnings in as well. And I'm also drawn to the fact, I'll go the right side of the card, looking forward. So to me, it's about the finances coming in, the money, the new beginnings, and looking and planning forward. And so look ahead. All right. So I do feel that is quite a positive card for you, honey. Okay. Diana's just saying good evening. I think I might have actually brought yours up before, honey. Tamara says, shared the love. Did I click on? Yes, I did click on that. Would like to know if you see my housing situation getting better by the end of this month. Thank you, love and light. All right, honey. I feel like somebody's overstaying their welcome, sort of thing. I get the feeling that it is being drawn out a little bit longer, so I want to give it maybe another week and a half more than the end of the month. So I do feel that it will get better, but I'm drawn just a little bit delayed than the end of the month. So what are we now? We're halfway through the month. I want to give it another maybe 3.5 weeks before things get better. Okay, see that clearer picture of what you want and focus on that. Put it out to the universe rather than focusing on the situation, the negative situation at the moment. Okay, so all the best, honey. Tanya, I hope you're well, honey. Lovely, hi, lovely. How are you going? Can you please tell me if you can see me having another baby? If so, when it will be and what gender? I actually want to put a little girl around you, honey. I don't know if you have been pregnant and miscarried without realizing just recently. I just feel like I've got changes in your hormone levels. Okay, so whether you had a little bit of a funny month, I just get the reference to around that. I feel like there was the conception, but it didn't take in that way. Okay, now I want to put a little girl around you, and I do feel like I've got pregnancy before the end of the year, so I wouldn't be surprised if I'm looking at conceiving around October, November, or pregnancy news around October, November. All right, so sending you all the very best with that. Focus on you and your partner also, rather than the focus on getting pregnant. Now, I say that to a lot of people in the sense because I understand what it's like to have fertility issues. When I wanted children, we really struggled with that side of it. And I know in myself, I became very focused on the end of the month and it not happening, and why isn't it happening, and then the emotions take over and the sadness and the everything else when everybody else is getting pregnant around you and you're not, sort of thing. So I do understand that side. I believe now, knowing what I know and looking back at it, if I'd focused more so on maybe the connection with myself and my husband and that moment rather than why we're doing this, I believe that your body will relax and it will do what it's needed to do, because I really think sometimes we can become desperate enough to want something in our life that we can actually block it intentionally. So I just get the reference to have fun, enjoy it, and I keep getting the reference to be like kids in a playground. Okay, I did say that to a lady one day, and it came back to bite me on the bum, because she said I told her, go out and be like kids in the playground, have fun. And when I seen her a couple of months later, and I could see that glow in her, and I sort of said, I indicated that I thought she was pregnant. She says, and guess what? We were like children in a playground. That's where we did it. And I'm just like, so I'm very careful, but Spirit keeps bringing that back in for me as a reminder. So I want to say, play in your own playground and have fun and make it about the connection, the love between the two of you, rather than focusing on the end result right there in that moment. Okay, so I wish you all the very best. You'll have to let me know how it goes. Excellent. Next, we have Nita saying, hi, Leanne, share the love. Can you see me in a relation soon, please? Honey, I feel like you're blocking a relationship at the moment. So whether you've got your walls up and you just need to allow them to come down, I do feel that you've been through a little bit lately, and I just feel like your emotions are everywhere at the moment. I do get it's important to ground and center your energy, because I just feel like your energy's here, there, for now. So I do feel a relationship coming. I feel like somebody new is coming into your life, and I do feel like I'm looking at this person being placed in front of you before the end of the year. So do the work on you. Find that balance, and when you do that, I get the reference to the rest is going to flow. I actually want to say nurture you too, honey. So whether you're just needing to take a little bit better care or give yourself the time at the moment, I feel that's really important as well. So wishing you all the very best with that too. Okay. All right, next we have Michelle coming up. She says, evening, Leanne, shared the love. Thank you, honey, appreciate it. A long-time friend of 25 years out of the blue contacted me, wants to start a romantic relationship. He is on another content. I am very, okay, I get your minds in two places. I am very skeptical. Have I got grounds to be very careful? Yes, honey. He's not the person that you remember. Okay, so I do feel that he has changed, but I also feel like he's trying to tell you things that he thinks that you want to hear. So I do get trust your own gut instincts around that. Honey, you're intuitive. You've got to stop doubting your intuition. So I want to say, when those feelings and those thoughts come up, they're being given to you for a reason. Don't question them. And I want to say that goes for everybody. We've all got the intuition. Sometimes I always say that very first thought that comes through is our intuition, and it's that connection with spirit. Then it's our monkey mind that steps in and asks, does the questioning. Did I want to think that? Am I thinking right? Or, all those things go through your head. So I get, yes, you have the right to be a little bit skeptical around that. All right. So, like I said, just trust your intuition. I wish you all the very best with that too. All right, next we have Jody. Something positive, please. What would be good? Okay, honey, that's more of a general question. If you'd like to answer, let me draw a card for you. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to draw a card. Okay, I get you need to put yourself first, hun. So to me, it's the feeling that you're focusing on everybody else and not yourself. Okay, so the card that has come out, let me get it without the reflection, is the Castle. So I do feel that I've got that positive energy in front of you. It's about moving forward and moving into that space and owning it as well. You need to get out of your head a little bit, honey. When you allow the sunshine to come through, it will come through. It's you that is blocking that at the moment. All right, so know this energy is going to move. There's bigger and there's brighter things in the very near future, and I get the reference to it's important to move through. Okay, you just need to believe in you, is the feeling with that. Okay, KB is just saying thanks. Okay, Leanne, excellent, beautiful. Mum's here as well. Good evening, Mum. I hope you have that heater roaring and staying warm. Nita's letting me know that she is from Sydney. Beautiful. And we have a different Jody. I just had to check and see if that was the same Jody I just read for. Jody says, "Hi, Leanne. My daughter says she is getting a bad gut feeling about her function. She her and yourself are going to. Does she need to worry, or should I listen to her gut instincts? Thank you, and share the love." I always say listen to the gut instincts, honey. I have days where I get feelings through, and I actually can't wait for that day to be over, because usually something will come up, and it might not actually present itself right on that day, but there can be feedback from that you get that was on that day. Now, if she's getting that gut feeling around the function, I want to say listen to it. Okay, so trust your instincts. If you feel that she's right, you know your daughter. But I do get the I get the reference, and I feel that yes, it's a good idea to listen to it. Okay, Tanya is from Brisbane, beautiful, and we have KB from Nigeria. I think I've said that right, honey. Natasha is from Smithfield in New South Wales. Excellent. I'm actually heading over to New South Wales, not this weekend, the weekend after. We'll be in Broken Hill for the weekend. And so I'm looking forward to catching up with the lovely people over there. Excellent. Melinda says, shared, hi there. I have been seeing my partner's father who passed. Is he trying to tell me something? Okay. Now, talk to him, honey. Ask, acknowledge him. Let him know you know that he's there, and what is it that he's wanting to say to you. I get the feeling that he's letting you know that his presence is around you and your child. I also, what's going on with the child at the moment? Okay, so I feel like I'm looking at a child for you. Okay, I actually want to say older child, and I get the changes around that. So I do feel that there's taking a little bit notice of what's going on around that situation is where he's drawing me around that child. Okay, trust your instincts with it as well. Like I said before, listen to what you feel, you think, you see, you hear. Okay, I just get the reference to it is about just changing that focus a little bit for there. It's going to be okay, but I just get there's a little bit of attention that is needed there. Okay, beautiful, excellent. So we have Kat. So I wish you all the very best with that. But talk to him, acknowledge him. It's amazing what spirit can do when they realise that you can see him. Okay, now Kat would like a card. So Kat, I hope you're doing well, honey. They're so little I can't do them that way. I was waiting for them to go in each and every direction. Okay, honey. Now, I'm drawn to two things. I get the reference to look at the fruits. So I look at what is growing, what you're working towards. But at the same time, I want to say watch the snake in the grass as well. So I do feel there is a little bit of negativity around you. There are changes coming that are positive because that is growing through the fruits is the reference I get. So to me, it's something that you've been working on and nurturing and wanting for a while is now starting to come more to the forefront. But I just get there's a little bit of jealousy around you as you work through that energy. Just watch where the strike comes from, the snake in the grass, okay? I would say protect your energy. Mirror stuff back at those around you that is pushing stuff onto you. So if you see the mirror in your mind between yourself and them, with the mirror image facing them, the reflective side at them, as they push that energy onto you, it's going to reflect back at them so you're not taking it on. All right, so I wish you all the very best, and I do feel there is exciting things growing there as well. I've got little things floating around me. So I don't know if you see little things like that, honey. I just get that it's all being put in front of you very shortly. All right. So all the best with that, Kat. Monica, hi, Leanne. Have shared the love. Could you please tell me if I have any messages from any of my grandparents? Okay. Reading your question, honey, I got a lot of love and I got a lot of pride that comes through. And I mean the deepest love that shines and radiates out. Now, I feel like I've got two. I've got a grandmother figure and a grandfather figure. The grandmother has a hand on her heart and she's got a very soft, loving energy. So the hand on the heart is my sign for pride and love. I do feel that she wasn't always a lady of many words, but at the same time, you felt that energy and that love that come from her as well. Okay. I just feel like near the end of her life, she would sit back quietly and watch a lot and just absorb that energy of family and stuff around her, because I do feel that her body sort of started to shut down a little bit near the end as well. So look at the changes. Whether you're questioning yourself or you kind of feel up in the air a little bit at the moment, I do feel there is changes coming in around you. And I get that it's about moving forward. So whether you're a little bit hesitant in making change at the moment, I just get that energy is going to move forward and it's going to be okay. All right. So wishing you all the best with that. No, there's a lot of love and support around you as well. Look at your dreams, honey, because I feel like Spirit is putting the dreams in front of you. Okay. All right. Gorgeous Sandra, honey, I hope you're doing well. Hi, dearest Leanne. I'm sorry about my meltdown last night. Oh, honey, you don't need to apologize. I am totally fine because we all go through things that we need to vent and move. I could feel that there was a little bit of tension and that it was suddenly put in front of you sort of thing. So to me, I get the reference without going into it too much, and I will read the rest of your comment in a moment. But I just get you weren't prepared for that, so that fear stepped in. All right. So I'm sending you a big hug around that. So coming up to our 52-year wedding anniversary and Philip's 2-year passing on the 6th of October, everything is getting on top of me. I miss him so much. Love to you and thank you. I'm sending love right back at you, honey. Please don't be hard on yourself because this is normal, honey, to go through periods, okay, of and especially with everything mounting up around you. Of course, you're going to want him and want to feel him even more than normal. So I do feel that it is about taking a step back out of that energy and grounding yourself and just breathing. I want you to reflect on the good times, honey. So I want to say take yourself back into those memories when you were the most happiest, when things were flowing. Obviously, Philip was still around you, with you, and that you just need to acknowledge the positive for a little while, because I do feel there is a lot of negative around you at the moment that is mounting up in that way. Okay, so it is important for you to be able to breathe through this energy, knowing that it's okay to feel this way, but it's also this energy is going to move as well. All right. I hope to catch up with you soon, honey, and just give you a nice big hug. But I will send you an energetic one as well. But please remember, you have absolutely nothing to apologize for. Okay. You're such a beautiful person. All right. Okay. Dee says she is from Caravonica, Cairns. Regular. Okay, I was going to say I know your name, honey, and it's good to see you. So you're in the Cairns area, obviously, because that's where your question was around as well. And Malena, that is a big word to say, but it sounds like a nice place. Malena is in Australia, Perth. Beautiful. Jamie. Also, guys, just while that swaps over in the questions, don't forget to hit the share button, spread the love, and invite your friends and family to join in. If you've got groups that you're in and you know that this sort of stuff is welcome in those groups, feel free to share into those as well. The more the merrier that join in. And I love and thank everybody, and I'm grateful for everybody's support and love in helping us spread those the words in that way. Okay. Also, if you're on any other page, bar mytimetv.live that you're watching this video from, and I am still live, because you'll have the live button up in the top corner up here in red. Don't forget to jump into mytimetv.live to actually comment in the broadcast so I can see your comments as well. All right, so Jamie, hi. Is there a message from a past loved one? Thank you. Jamie, I look at the paperwork around you at the moment, so I do feel that I have a female figure, and I want to grow a grandmother figure around you. I get a very strong energy with her, but I get there's a lot of gratitude, and I do feel that you've got her stubbornness to a degree, but also her strength to push through things. Her determination is probably more the word that I'm looking for as well. I get a hand on her heart, which is my sign for love and pride, and I want to acknowledge the birthday that literally has just been or is about to be. So when they give me a birthday like that, it's literally in the last 2 or 3 weeks, or in the next, from now to 4 to 6 weeks period, with that side of it. So I just need to send the birthday wishes as well. What's going on around mum for you? Because I feel like I want to focus on mum. Now, I'm not getting warning bells, but I do feel like it's around maintenance in that side of it. Okay, so whether it's your relationship or mum is just going through some stuff that she needs to maintain and look after herself in that way. All right, so wishing you all the very best as well. All right, Natasha, honey, I did a reading for you earlier. So Emma is asking for a card, please. I hope you're well, honey. All right. Whew. Emma, I kind of feel like there's a little bit of anxiety around you, hun. So whether it's about stopping and just breathing at the moment, I don't feel like it's your energy that you're holding on to. Oh, look at this. I love this card. I want to say look at relationship at the moment, but I also get that there's positive stuff around that, okay? When you look at the 28, that makes 10 when you break it down numerology, and it goes down to 1. So I feel like I've got new beginnings. So if you're currently in a relationship, I feel like I've got new beginnings coming in that relationship. So moving to a different level with that side of it. If you're not in a relationship at the moment, it is coming, okay? And I get the ace, so to me, I feel like the ace is the 1. All right. So thank you for that. I actually feel like I'm looking at change in the relationship, all right, in a positive way. Okay, Nicola is giving us the beautiful heart. Thank you, honey. Michelle's letting me know she is from Perth. Jody, I've answered. Natasha, I think that's a different Natasha. We've got 2 here. Is from Melbourne on Devondale. Beautiful. Shared the card, please. Hope you are well. I am well, thank you. All right. I love your energy in that photo of you and the gentleman that you are with. I want to say partner with that. All right. Okay, so the card that jumped out, honey, is the 6. I feel like you've been through a little bit of a helps if I go the right way on the card. It's the opposite. A bit of a sort of a heavier energy just lately. My feeling is it's about now that it's all opening up. So the way the light's coming, the birds look forward. So to me, I feel like you're moving from this sort of a little bit more testing energy into the brightness, the light sort of thing. So things are going to get a lot better. So I feel like you're really breaking through into that beautiful light very shortly. So just breathe, allow that energy to come through, and I get the feeling it's going to be all good. All right. So, my mum would like a card. Now, let me think, Mum, what would it be that I'm going to take the piss out of my mum. She knows I love it. I know she wants a card, and it's revolving around a car. or winning the lotto. And I know there's no cards in this in this pack, Mum, that has a car on it. Right? She will pay me out when she comes tomorrow. Believe me. All right. That's a good thing with Mum and I. We can stir each other up, and she knows I'm joking. Love you, Mum. Okay. All right. Seeing you are so nicely, and you said, please, I will give you the card. Okay. So okay. I know you got flowers the other week as well, so I'm not going to touch on that. Okay. Now, the things are starting to open up. So I want to say I'm looking at the blossom of the flower, so the tulip starting to open up. But I'm also drawn around the paperwork. So whether it's around signing a contract or signing paperwork, I get the reference to looking at that. I actually feel like that's attached to the car. So I think I made a suggestion to you the other day. Maybe it's time to start looking at that side of it. But I am drawn to the happiness that comes with the paperwork. All right. So I wish you all the very best. And I think I put that card back on top. What colour is the car? The flowers, Mum? Not the car, the flowers. The hint is in the car. Okay. All right, beautiful. We have Emma saying, hi, Leanne. How you going, honey? Sandra's just letting me know she spread the love. Thank you, honey. Nicola, all right, beautiful. So Nicola is asking for a card. It's funny how delayed the thing is tonight. Now, honey, I feel like you've got decisions to make. So you've got two doorways that you can take, and I get the reference to either decision is going to be a positive decision, but one is going to stand out more than the other. So I want to say it's trusting your instincts. You can't go wrong with either decision, but one decision is certainly going to have more benefits with that, okay? And I'm drawn around the 2-2. So I get both decisions being new beginnings around that side of it, okay? So look at the patterns in what you're doing as well at the moment. Okay, so wishing you all the very best with that as well. I can just hear my mum saying she's bloody cheeky. I can imagine what she's saying. I'll put it nicely. All right, so next we have Daryl and Cherie. Do you have a card for Cherie, please? Certainly, honey. I would love to pull you a card. All right. Look forward. It's in the planning, honey. So I do feel like it's about doing planning for other stuff. So I want to say out of the norm in that way. Adding something else into next year's calendar is the reference I get. I actually feel like you're quite passionate about things, getting more involved in that as well. But it's certainly things are moving forward. So just go with that flow as well. Okay. And I'm drawn to the number 10 down in the bottom corner. Breaking it down is a 1. Obviously, you guys understand numerology as well. So new start, new beginnings coming your way. I just get the reference to you've sort of been on hold for a little while. So to me, it's about allowing that wind in your sails and things will move forward. It's just putting stuff in motion. All right. So wishing you all the very best with that as well. Jamie, I think I answered a question for you. Well, actually, it could have been a different Jamie. That does look different. Okay. And no, I did do one for Jamie. That's right. I'm just looking at your picture. Michelle, I've done one for you. You're asking for a card. Tony, I haven't done you tonight, honey. Let's go you. So, Michelle, I did answer your question around the gentleman that has popped up after so many years in your life. Terry says, shared, hi, lovely. Can you see if I will get the job I had an interview for today? You're in two minds, honey. I sort of feel like you want the job, but you don't want the job. And I get you. Excuse me. I get that. I don't know if you got all choked up in the interview, honey, but I just feel like it's part of me wants it, but part of you is fearful of do I really want it as well with that? I do feel like at the moment it could go either way. So I'm not sort of getting a yes or a no. I want to say be confident, be your beautiful self. If you want that job, I want to say, first of all, you need to make up your mind whether you want it or not. So I'm going to ask you that as a question. Do you really want that position? If you get yes, I want you to see that job, you having that job. All right. So you're putting that clear image out to the universe to manifest it, to allow them to help you do that. Because at the moment, I get that it's quite sort of you're bordering either way, and that's the way I feel like you went into the interview as well. Okay, so you have the power to still change that energy. See yourself, if you want it, see yourself having that job offered to you. Okay, Jasmine, Barbara, I've done a card for you, honey. Thank you for sharing. Yeah, I did do a reading for you. You didn't actually ask for a card. That's right. You just left a beautiful message. Thank you, honey. Jasmine says, hey, Leanne, have shared the love. Any messages for me and my family right now? Actually, honey, I feel like I need to be doing the planning with your energy. So I want to say, look at what direction you're heading. It's about, I feel like you've sort of been in the now. It's now about looking forward, all right? And I get growth around family. So to me, it's about doing the planning, setting yourself up for what you're working towards, and that energy will flow with that as well. I'm not sure if you're needing to look at schools or do something around children, but I just get the reference to schools and children. I don't necessarily feel like I'm looking directly at children for you, but I get look at the schools and look at the children. Okay, so I hope that makes sense to you. All right, AJ. Sorry, just waiting for that to scroll up. Hi, Leanne. Would love a reading with. Am I with the right person, and will I get a place of our own? Yes and yes. I feel like September is quite strong around you, honey. So I get yes and yes with that. So wishing you both the very best with that. Oh, okay. Have that clear picture of what you want in your house too, honey. Manifest it. All right. Next we have Tanya. Hey, lovely. How are you? Can you please tell me if you can see me having another baby? I think I answered that one for you before. Yes, I did. I got yes. I felt like there was two by memory. Kat is just saying, thank you so much. I am grateful. You are very welcome, honey. Emma's just saying, shed the love. Thanks, gorgeous. And Jasmine's just saying, Leanne with a star. Beautiful. Hey, honey. Lorraine is just saying thank you as well. Leonie, we haven't done one for you, hun. Hey, Leanne, I'm feeling really lost at the moment, and help on direction, please. Now, hun, that doesn't surprise me with this energy, because I do feel that there is a lot of us out there that is feeling lost, but I also feel like it's a push for you to take that step back and look at the direction that you want to go in. So in saying that, my feeling is that you have people around you that affect your energy. So to me, it's the feeling that you are influenced by others a lot, whether it's intentional or unintentional. I just get the reference to it is about bringing the focus back on you. And when you do that, I get there's growth and there's a lot of positive things coming up. But I also want to put the study books in front of you. So whether you've thought about studying or needing to study, I just get the reference to allow yourself that study over the next 12 months, and things are really going to move forward. But I want to say, look at what you're passionate about as well. All right, so wishing you all the very best too, honey. Beautiful. Samantha. I don't think I've done you, hun. Sorry, I just have a mouthful of water. All right, Samantha says, hey, anything for me? Sounds like my husband's home from work. Hey, anything for me with work and pregnancy? I actually feel like I've got pressure around work with you, honey. So whether there's a bit of pressure on you at the moment, I do get good news is coming. So I want to say around pregnancy with that. I actually feel like I've got the number 10. So whether I'm looking at the 10th month or the 10th of the month to do with pregnancy. But to me, it's a feeling everything's going to fall into place. So just breathe, allow this energy to move forward at the moment, because I do feel there is a little bit of frustration when it comes to the work side of it with the pressure in that way. All right, so wishing you all the very best. Okay, I just feel like Sam, I want to call you Sam, honey. I just feel like you need to stop and breathe. It's probably a good idea. Okay, Natasha, I've done yours, hun. I know, guys, there is a little bit of a delay, and I am probably a bit, just a bit behind in the comments. I'm only up to 8:45. Tracy, can you see if things are going to change for the better? Yes. I get you need to let go of the past, honey. So to me, it's the feeling it is about letting go of that energy and allowing it to move forward, and things will move. Okay, so sending you big hugs with that. Jade shared, hello, lovely. I would like to know where my life is going, and is there a baby in the mix? Yes, I feel like I've got baby next year with that. I actually feel like I've got to move around you too, honey. So whether that's something that you're thinking of doing, moving homes, I get that's coming up in the next 12 months as well. Okay, but yes, definitely for pregnancy. I get there's a lot of positive energy coming in for you as well. So I love the lilies. I feel like I'm looking at lifetime happiness. Okay. All right. Family is important to you is the reference I get with that as well. Natasha, I've done a card for you, hun. Beautiful. Grand. Okay. Michelle, I've done one for you, Natasha. Charlotte, you are very welcome, honey. It is my pleasure. Carly says, shared, oops, just let me move that comment up as it's off the screen. Shared, hi, lovely lady. So I'm due in 4 weeks with our little girl, and the nerves have kicked in. I'm just so wondering if everything will go okay and that she will be a healthy, happy, healthy baby, as I have medical and health issues. Thank you. How exciting, honey. I'm really excited for you. Yes, I get that it's going to be okay. You have somebody watching over her is the reference I get. So I do feel like I've got a grandmother figure in spirit that is watching over you in the pregnancy. Just breathe, relax. It's going to be okay. All right. So I want to say go into the labor, into the birth with no expectations. All right. And please know that it's normal for the nerves to kick in. I have 2 children and I was nervous both times, so it's just natural. All right. But Bubs is going to be fine. I get a beautiful energy, as in for the child, like yourself. All right. So let me know how it goes. I love it. Okay, D. Am I seen now? Yes, honey. I can see you now. Were you on the wrong page? All right. And just keep in mind that I am running behind with comments as well. Hey, Leanne, and my phone can't spell. I love it. Mandy, can I pull a card for you, honey? I just want to pull a card. Okay. Thanks, Sandra, for giving Mandy the feedback. All right, honey, I want to say things are getting better for you. So looking up. So I'm actually drawn to where the center of the lily is focusing up, and I get the bright future with that side of it. So focus on you. You are the center point in your life, or you need to be your center point. And I get things will follow. Everything will gather around you. All right. So wishing you all the very best with that too. Vanessa, hi Leanne. I hope you're well. Would love a card, please. Certainly, honey, I can do that. I am well, thank you, and I hope you are too. And you're keeping nice and warm. This is the time where it'd be nice to be in Queensland or overseas. All right. I want to say, looking at the 2 of you, the relationship, honey, and I feel like I've got the love and I get the strengthening. So when you come together as 2, that love is quite strong. All right, so I want to say, look at how that's sitting at the moment. Okay, so wishing you all the very best with that. Okay, now just quick questions. Nicola shared and hello, will my son be okay? Yes. I'm not sure if I actually answered that one before, honey, but I do get yes with that. Cheryl is just saying good evening. Good evening, honey. Now I think this is a different Emma to before because we have two Emmas. Yes. Hello, Leanne. Was hoping that you can give me some insight into my health, please. And thank you. I actually look at what you're holding on to in your energetic field, honey. I feel like I've got a lot of energy sitting just below the chest bone in that top stomach area. I wouldn't be surprised if it's something to do with food. Okay, so whether you're reacting to a certain food, but you're holding on to energy there as well. I do feel that it is about letting go of the past as well. I'm not getting warning bells off around your health. I'm not medically trained in any way. So if there's something that you're not sure of or you're worried about, I would certainly suggest to anybody to go to and get medical professional diagnosis with that or help in that sense, but I'm not getting any warning bells or anything going off that I'm picking up on, hun. All right, just look at, I'm a big believer in what we hold on to in our energy field manifests into the physical with our body, because we can't carry that in the energetic field for too long, because if we hold on to those things, it certainly does put the pressure, the strain on our bodies in that way. So I want to say, look at that side of it. Maybe a healing would be good for you, honey, whether you've got somebody around you that you can have a physical healing with, or I can do remote distant healings as well. Tracy, yes, I get yes with that, honey. Your brother is okay with your decision. Okay, beautiful. All right. Mandy and Sandra having a conversation in the background. I love it. Okay, I'm just looking for names that I haven't done as yet. Cherie. Sherry says, will my daughter's new work and grandson childcare fall into place? I feel worried about it, but not sure if it's just a inability to help. I get yes and yes with that and yes. So I do feel that, yes, the work's going to be fine, and your grandson. Stop putting a lot of pressure on yourself, honey, because I do feel that you do that. You've got such a big heart, beautiful energy. All right, so I get yes and yes. Okay, Natasha, I've answered one for, hey, Slima. Sorry, honey, if I've said your name wrong, but hi. All right. Well, I think we are just on out of time. I'm just going to do the thank yous. Barbara, you are very welcome. I was looking at Deb when I was looking at Barbara, but it said Deb, D, you are very welcome, darling, as well. Melina, you are very welcome. Christina, you are very welcome as well. There's a lot of thank yous. Hey, Sharon, I hope you're doing well, honey. Tamara's just giving love and light. Thank you very much. And you are welcome. Guys, I'm sorry I don't get to all your questions, but I do ask people not to inbox me wanting free readings. Now, I do put a lot of time and energy through the week into I think I'm doing about 3 or 4 hours a week of giving free readings like this. But guys, if you did miss out and you are really wanting your questions answered, check out my website, leannewinstonpsychicmedium.com. It is going across the bottom of the screen. If you go into my service button, I do offer readings as low as a 1-question reading. So you could, if you only have a 1 question, you can go to 1 question and we can do the half an hour, the hour reading. I do connect with people, not just face-to-face. I can do over the phone and Zoom readings. If you book a Zoom reading, for those that don't understand it, I email you a link to a online meeting place, and in that you can see me, I can see you, providing your cameras are turned on, and I can record the reading for you as well. So that's always an option. Then I send you a link to that reading that only you can access after. Okay, so there's that option. But like I said, if you just got a one question reading, book it in, put your question in the booking link, which my website will take you to my booking calendar when you go book now. And I will email back that reading, that answer to you at the time of your booking as well with that. So there's always those options. I know sometimes people can't afford a full reading and whatnot, but if you are desperate and you're needing that reading, certainly look at that option. Now, also, what have I got coming up? This weekend I'm out at Galway, I always say it wrong, north of Adelaide, at the Gawler Barossa Jockey Club, doing the expo on Sunday. So Gawler Psychic Fair is on out there. Now, I will be inside, so if it's raining, you're safe to come in and see me. This year, I've managed to secure the inside stall, which is really good. Just take those out of my ear. It's starting to get annoying. I don't need to hear myself. I do have, there are pre-bookings available if you're worried about missing out, but I do ask people that if you do book in, please make sure you turn up for your reading as well. So that's this Sunday I'm pretty sure it's 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. And then the following weekend, I think it's the 24th and 25th, I'm in Broken Hill at the Miracles Psychic Fair in Broken Hill as well. So, and I've certainly got pre-bookings available for that. Now, I know Broken Hill will fill up really quickly, so I've had a few inquiries about that already, and I just love connecting with all the beautiful people there. So I'm really looking forward to that one. Also, guys, if you're interested in doing a Native American drum workshop, and I still forgot to grab the drum before I went live, I am running one in North Adelaide on October the 19th. Now, it is a day workshop, where I supply everything. All you need to bring is a towel and a bottle of water and some lunch, and be able, make your own drum. Together we're going to make a drum. You get to take your drum home and you can use it for healings or whatever you want to use it for. They are amazing and they sound incredible. So what I might do next weekend and next Wednesday, or I might even do a little video and show you the drums through the week and play mine for you as well, so you get an idea of it. Anybody can make it. They're not hard to make, and I love making them because we put our energy and our intent into the drums while we're making it as well. So there's that. Now, if you are intuitive or you're interested in learning how to do this side of stuff, I am also running some workshops at the moment. So the beginners level 1 is in psychic and mediumship development. It's a 2-day workshop that is being run in North Adelaide as well. So if you want to learn in class with an amazing group of people, that workshop will be for you as well. But if you can't get to Adelaide and want to do it, I'm also running a online version of it as well. So in class is the 7th and 8th of September. If you book now and pay a deposit, you save, I think it's about $70 on the early bird special. Then I also have the online version on the 10th, which is a Tuesday, I think it is, that starts on the 10th of September, and that's an 8-week online class. I feel like I'm getting all nasally all of a sudden and can't talk. So those courses are both certificated courses as well. So if you're interested, let me know. Contact me. You can inbox me and ask, for details, or you can go onto my Facebook page, Leanne Winston Psychic Medium, and go into my events page and you will see the details all there. Now, we cover a fair bit, and we will touch on a lot of different things. So, and also, what else is there? If you're interested in meditations, I've got a couple of meditations up on my website in the online shop. leannewinstonpsychicmedium.com that you can download. So there's a connecting with your guides, and there's also a grounding, letting go, grounding meditation as well. The letting go, I haven't finished doing that as yet. Something I've got to get my bum into gear on. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it there. Once again, I have gone way over time. Nothing unusual, but I do want to say a big thank you to everybody for their support, their love, and sharing my videos and stuff with others as well. All right, so I'm going to say take care. Have a good night. Remember just to ground, to breathe yourself, and enjoy life. And I will see you very soon. Bye.